So Alice, I understand that these two sculptures have a special significance and especially related to an event in the late 1980s. Can you tell me the story?
Yes, this is a royal couple from Cambodia, and actually it's very different from the way deities are often depicted in Asia, Southeast Asia. Often you see those deities represented with glaring eyes, flying hair, looking very, very fierce, and often with multiple arms, and they're kind of fearsome looking. But this is a couple quite in contrast. They look very serene. They look very natural. They look very human. And you can see even the body proportions are very human and realistic. I particularly like the sensitivity which the sculptor has achieved here. The hairstyles, very delicate, and the faces are very delicate, and the features are normal, and the bodies are too. And the clothing that they wear is very delicately achieved, a very fine, narrow pleats here. If you look on the side profile view, you see how gently curved the whole body is and so on. So anyway, it's a picture of serenity and tranquility. Well, when we had the earthquake, there was a lot of concern about damage to the museum. And one of my fellow commissioners at that time, Hat Saizawa, was very concerned particularly about this couple because this was his favorite. So he called me up very early the next morning. He said, "What's happened to that royal couple?" And I had come to the museum right away the next day and went over the museum with Rand Castile, our director at that time. So I wanted to see, particularly, this is one of the pieces I particularly wanted to see. So I told Hatz, I said, "I think okay." He said, "What does that mean?" He said, "What about the king?" I said, "Well, the king was turned around on the pedestal. They have a base on it. He was turned around, but he didn't fall." He said, "Oh, that's good." He said, "What about the queen?" I said, "Well," I said, "she didn't budge at all." He sighed and said, "Well," he says, "I always knew women were the stronger sex." So that was my Cambodian story.